よし。
For Ivory Coast, give some noise! So without any further ado, I would like to pass this session to our casters. There has amazing casters. I would like to pass this session to Tasty Steve and RIP. So to the casters, are you ready? Yeah, you're so ready. So to the casters, please take it away!
しびこしたはるね、あなた。
Welcome to IESF, the 14th World Esports Championships. And just to let you guys know, this is supported by the wonderful Indonesia, as well as Kiminpora, NOC, Kony, as well as JHL Group, JHL Auto, Nusapay, DAS, Gudapane Crypto, Pertamina, Taiwan Excellence, Hydro Coco, as well as Indie Home, Telecom Sale, Hin, Episode Hotel, Murasaka, Nusa Dua, as well as Mineski Global, Indonesia Football League, as well as ESID and Lemon ID.
Plus, we got our media partners, which cooperate with. We got Net TV, Tron2G.com, Esport ID, Video.com, Dunia Games, Dens TV, Dens Play, Mariputi, Bolascore, and Tommy Bijak. But Tasty Steve, we got some Tekken 7 games for people out here.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one. Obviously, we've moved from the fire stage, and now we're in the beautiful air stage, and it does have a very nice breeze going through this bad boy. And look, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a breeze, these matches coming up for our returning competitors.
アモレおじもです。ミラー配信してるのは、日本語ミラー配信はここだけ。ぜひともリツイートよろしくお願いします。タバコも吸っちゃう。おじきは仕事が早い。
50,000 for first place, 30,000 for second place.
I don't think that's for Tekken.
Yeah, I don't think that's for Tekken. I mean,
it would be nice though.
It would be
nice.
nice.
There's some bonus because the players thought there was only 25,000.
Yep.
But Rip and Taste Steve could take the rest. We could split it up. You know,
obviously, I'm down with deviating it up between me and Rip. That's okay too. But I believe it's 25,000. That's actually for that Tekken group.
But the rest will go to Rip and Taste.
5万ドルって何 ?700 万、800万ぐらいあるってこと？ 750万ぐらいあるってこと？やばすぎやろ。
was talking about, man, this is an international affair. There's over 105 countries here that will be represented.
そらみんな命かけるわ。
Ridiculous already with some of these games that we've already seen. And now we've already talked about who's going to be playing a little bit, but that group play, which we started off at day 1, went down to 16 teams from that group play, and now we're getting a lot closer to that top 8 area where these guys are really playing off for.
かもかも。
You also have to remember, we're now in this area where it's best of 5. That means you need 3 games to get the W and take the set if you would like to move in this IESF bracket.
Yeah, so you can see there's 2 teams already qualified, Italy and Peru. We got 1 team from Indonesia. We got 5 teams here, right? So we had our 16-team playoff yesterday. So obviously 5's an odd number. So we still got this loser section here, kind of like a last chance qualifier to get back in is my understanding of it. We'll have it going. But here we see it, today's schedule, guys. Ivory Coast versus Japan. Shaoling versus Double. That is going to be a crazy matchup. And then after that, we got Korea versus Poland. We got Joker from South Korea, plus we got Y from Poland. And then as you see it down below that, we got the winners squaring off against each other.
Oh, man, it's getting a lot closer to that bracket understanding that we're used to. But let's look at the head-to-head. 75%.
あ、オールドキャット君、今日のファイナルって8時から9時から。
I would like to say double, right? And then, of course, Master Raven, Ivory Coast. Honestly, like I said before, surprised me right out of the gate. Since day 1, I've been a fan, especially after seeing them play.
Here's the thing, right? Ivory Coast, they obviously have a very strong community, but their strongest players, one of them is Skywalker, martial law player, so you know Shaoling has a ton of law experience out here. So that makes this a little bit more interesting. But on the other flip side of this, right, you got Double from Japan. Japan has Pina, one of the best Ravens in the world. So both of these guys have the experience in the matchup the opposite way. Should be very good.
This is actually crazy. I'm glad that you brought that up. This is how you know, like, Tekken is one of those games. I've been talking about this every day that we've been on the broadcast. this game is really getting to the peak of its competitional level. So you're going to get a lot of people able to understand these matchups. Like they said, both of these guys' respective experience on both sides with these characters, whether it be Law, whether it be Master Raven, we're going to get into it. Like we said before, this is best of 5, first of 3 to get the dub, and we're going to G Corp Helipad, a smaller stage. Master Raven can carry you very, very easily to wall.
Yeah, plus there's breakable walls here that both characters can extend.
PS5 でかなり重いらしいです。これ昨日ダブルと電話したけど、なんかストリームとアモレヒットボックスのストリームとブロードキャスト同時にやってるらしい。いいよ。
8時からですが、配信の順番でかなり後になる可能性大です。
まずウィナーズから、まずウィナーズからよね。上から順番やな。だから俺4試合目ってことやんな。ウィナーズ、ウィナーズ、ルーザーズ、ルーザーズ。
Oh my god, that was risky business. And here's a breakable wall that Double did not use early, but okay, combo. Little off axis there. Raven has problems with off axis combos.
That's definitely true. Oh, wow, what a call out right there. Ivory Coast tying up the rounds one apiece. Oh man, this is getting tense already.
おう、アッセンボー確かに。よっしゃい。いけるぞ、ダブル。いけるいける。肘だけな。もう、ジャックナイフだけ気ぃつけたらもう絶対負けんから。
But it's not really getting him much traction, right? So he's doing it, and Ivory Coast is kind of just letting him get away with it.
アモダブ。
Yeah, beautiful step on this wall stand for.
Oh no!
Yeah, he wanted 4 up 3. He didn't get the 4. He only got the up 3 there. That is a huge drop.
Needs to be real careful right now. 20 seconds just about left on the clock. Get off of me.
Yeah, I love the throw break attempt now. Time winding down. 15 seconds to go.
Close on the life.
Yeah, very close. And look at his side steps.
Oh, no break this time, and didn't get the wall. This is a bad situation. You got to
rage mode.
High kick.
Infinite range. Perfect low. It's time, but it's not going to get it down back 2. Ivory Coast up 2 rounds to 1 in game 1.
待て、落ち着け、ダブル。負けられてじゃねえぞ、強そうやけど。いいよ。試しとこう。はいはい。出し切れ、出し切れ。
配信も対戦してるプレステ5でやってるってことです。
いや、パソコンに PS5 つなげて、なんて言ったっけ、あれで、画像を抽出して、それと別でブロードキャストでもやってるらしいよ、これ。だからめちゃめちゃ重いって言ってた。
Wild stand two, safe a block, great counter two from Master Raven, big combo damage for the wall.
Nice block. That was really brave. You could have got re-wall splat for a bigger combo right there.
Hi.
Oh wow, stops the slide.
Yeah, beautiful and huge lead right now for Ivory Coast to close out the first game. Double from Japan with rage mode right now. One more poke will do it.
角半がすげえな。
That is huge. That is
just business.Don't take it personally, she says.
We were talking about, how Ivory Coast doesn't get a lot of shine, right? And we haven't really seen them compete on the world stage. And this is one of those moments, right? You get to see them against Japan, arguably used to be a top 2 country, in the entire world, right? It was always like Korea and Japan. It's like these are countries you gotta.
ヘッドセットもなんかまちまちやな。左の選手アストロ使ってるけど、右のやつなんやこれ。
I'm telling you right now. I said this the minute I saw Ivory Coast play. I'm legit a fan. Like instantly a fan.
いや、キャプチャーしつつ PS5 でもブロードキャストの機能あるやん。PS4 でもあるやん、ブロードキャストの機能。本体自体に。だから両方やってるらしいねんか。だからかなり重いって。
難攻防展開。こんにちは、
アモーレ展開。いらっしゃい。
エネちゃん、ウィリアムズ、
おー、
EGORI、お疲れ様です。初コメです。
この間はあれやね。お疲れ様。楽しかったね。 あの後1時ぐらいまでやってたよ。
I was actually just about to say, double kind of cornered himself right here. Eats the blue stuff. That's going to be the first round. Game number 2.
頑張れダブル。
Still in control.
And I love the back four here. You know, we've seen a lot of side steps from Xiaoling and from the Ivory Coast here, and Double needs to use Law's back four, back three, because a lot of these little quick side steps are getting him. But man, that was some Double-esque movement right there. He had the side step down into the low parry.
落ち着いて。
Pressure on the wall.
Right.
Oh, what a block. Going to get this wall again.
So
Man,
now.
the defense.
Hey,
Good block. Actually beats out the power crush right there. Legend kick to get the pressure on. Still right there next to that wall. Nice block. Oh, down forward too. Not sure what Ivory Coast is looking for with Master Raven, but this is
は
going
い
to hurt.
はいはい壁行ってどんどん間を持っている。
Double was scared to do a crouch dash mix up there. Could have kept it safe, but scared.
落ち着いて。
Now the rage drive block.
よっしゃー。
Throw and Double gets the round.
A lot of back and forth between these two. Round for round, pound for pound right now. Actually.
それはあるかもね。
Oh, big counter hit with that Wild Rising 2. Look at this carry though. Look at this carry though. And look at the damage on top of it. Okay,
うわやばい。
and that's what I was talking about. You cannot actually retaliate a lot of times versus Master Raven. She can turn around, get out of range, and get that re-wall splat for more damage. And now Double in trouble.
He's in big trouble here. Oh, double flips? I don't think so. 2 rounds up for Ivory Coast. Uh-oh. Trouble.
Trouble for Double.
はいはいはい
The
はい
defense right now against these quick
Hi, hi.
sand sweeps has been
はい
fantastic.
はいはい。
But still, I feel like the defensive option callouts have definitely been on the side of Master Raven this entire set so far. Like this, like blocking the lows on the down 4.
Hi.
Typically, that 2-hit string,
落ち着いて。
you see Laws actually get away with that
い
quite
い
a
よ
bit.
追い
And
詰めてる
Ivory
よ
Coast
追い詰めてるよ。
not even worried about
追い
it.
詰めてるよ。
Lots of block and punish on top of it. Japan struggling to keep this pressure.
Yeah, but it's Double. You can't count him out.
あんまり向こうがでかいに来ないね。
You're actually right. Ivory Coast defense right here against crouch dash mix-up has been
これシャ
fantastic.
ガパン安定やねんか。相手もやっぱ知ってるな。知ってるなとかまあ知ってたら当たり前だけど。うわやべえ。
Oh my God! What a whip punish with the blue stuff! And look at this, right next to the wall.
All the way! Double could DSS. He didn't do it.
よしよしよしよし。
Play that record. Play that funky record.
He dashed up to beat the backswing blow. Final round.
何でも知ってんな、オールドキャット君。落ち着け。そんなやつより絶対ダブルの強いやろ。
Bro, you have to, man. You have to.
Oh, 1+2 break.
Get
Low
it out of
parry
here.
once again on the down 4. Ivory Coast.
見捨てる。相手も見捨てる。
Not a great combo. Got the magic four, but still not a good combo. Spring kick gonna get punished here. Huge lead for Ivory Coast.
Double.
お、アグコ久々。アモーレいらっしゃい。
Great start here.
はい。
He doesn't have
はい
rage
はい
here, so this is
は
not a
い
huge cash out for him.
はい。
And that no rage is good news for Ivory Coast.
いいよ。
But look at Double poking his way back
全
into
然
the
負けてないよ。
trying to get
置き技だけ注意な。肘注意な、肘。
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God! Now the rage. The low kicks are coming out, and Ivory Coast is up.
めっちゃおるやん、こいつ。なんやねん、お前。
Once again,
おか俺と変われ。
I feel like it's one of those things where Double isn't really playing bad. It's more about the fact that the defensive options that we're seeing from Master Raven here are really making Double question some of his commitments. Like he's not pulling the trigger on that 3+4 follow-up as well, and just slowing down some of his low pokes. I would too, because you're seeing how the defense, just on the down 4s alone, is really just stopping that momentum. That is... Oh man, and that's one of the things Law is really good at. I feel like he's good at like pressuring you to kind of make a mistake, as well as just poking you to kind of keep pushing you back. But Ivory Coast is not having any of it.
Yeah,
Here's what
I'm
I'm
really surprised that, you know, yesterday and today we haven't seen double swap characters here. Martial Law obviously has good characters, but Double does have that Foster on, and this is the kind of situation where you might consider bringing it out. But the games have been final round each time.
あ、これ世界大会なんよ。
Found an answer yet.
そう、これ世界大会なんよ。
No, I'm a character.
日本人ダブル1人しか出てない。
There it is, that down 4-3 starting to work. Down 4-2 on the wall, gets a nice
各国
chunk
1人しか出てない。
do it again. I want a double.
ほんまや。
Oh wow, looking for a sidestep there. Double getting a lot more aggressive. What a win.
Nice, nice, nice.
Far, way too far.
Wow, didn't finish the string.
Double could have punished that, but there's the down 4. Okay, Double first round this time.
3先です。バトルオブ5です。3先です。
Just to make sure you can get the follow up on that 3+4.
なんか予選の、なんかいっちゃん最初の予選だけ2先で、2日目からずっと3先してましたね、昨日は。
Yesterday when we were watching Double We all saw the same thing versus Arslan, right? So very curious.
はいよ。
The double that we're used to seeing either.
ダブダブダブキュンドラゴンアッパーいったれ。膝マスターよ、膝マスター。はいはいはいはい。
Yeah, double though. He's doing much better in this
お
game.
前下着でドラゴンアッパーいけよ、お前。
Down for twos are finding the mark. Ivory Coast does have rage available right now, though. That could be huge. It could fall-
おっしゃー。
Oh my god!
Yo, he's still in it. He's still in
You're
it.
dead. You're
Got
dead.
him.
Oh my god! That back and forth. You can hear the crowd from up
course,
here. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Oh no. that
どうした
did
どうした
not
どうしたどう
do
した。
that.
年々昨日も言ってた
あ、言ってた。
あら
This is ridiculous. Look at this Master
人ボッ
Raven
クス
damage.
そして本人以上に熱くなる用心さん
いや、やっぱもう日の丸背負ってるから
膝
You don't
マス
have
タ
to
ー
go
も
with
覚え
that
てる人の方
versus
が
law.
少
You
ないよ
want to get away
か
from
な。
the law, but you also don't
いや
want
も
to
う
be there versus
だから
Master
これ
Raven. This is set point.
国別対抗戦やぞ。燃える、もう
It's looking
い
like
つ燃えな
it's done, and it's
だ
looking like it's gonna be a
ここで燃えないいつ燃えんねん。
2-0.
叫んなお前。
Incredible.
よし。はい、いいよ。ハイキック、ジャブ、でんでん。
And can get the wall right here. This momentum
いい
is
よ。
everything that
はいはいはい置き詰めよ。はい、下段行って
Kind of expected
ウォー
to
ミン
go
グ。
to the final round, right? It's happened every single game so far, but we'll see. There's the quicksand finally, and double risking the get-up kick there.
いいよいいよ、そのダッシュアッパーすごいすごい。
dancing a little bit.
Yeah, this is close. Next launcher wins this round at least, which could be the game.
What a sidestep. Big low. Looking for the down 4-2. Double is in trouble.
Double
And one
trouble
more
for
hit.
Hopkins. I don't
Ah!
think it's gonna be Ivory Coast to 3-0 Japan. Wow.
うわ
Wow.
That is what?
ー
Ivory
マジ
Coast
か。
3-0. Master Raven over Martial Law. Shaoling over double. Ivory Coast over Japan.
That's crazy.
That's incredible.
Man, what
Hold
a,
on.
first off,
Kata.
what a set. I know it was
GG.
3-0, but you have to remember there was a lot that goes into even having that kind of experience to be able to deal on both sides with that kind of pressure. Master Raven as a character is still largely underrepresented when I feel like overall in like Tekken competition.
It's funny because I agree with you, but at the same time, here we've seen a ton of
We've
Master
seen
Raven.
so
We're like,
many of them, right?
where are the Annas?
おい
or,
ちょっと
you know,
こ
where
この
are
二
the
人座って
Ninas?
る
There's a lot
ゲーミングチェア
more
レクサスや
underrepresented
ぞ。
characters than here at this IESF 14.
どうなっとんねんこの大会。
And like we just talked, you already pointed out that Pina, one of the best Master Ravens
Right.
in the
い
world.
やでも
is a
強そうやった
player
な
that。Double gets to play with on a regular.
But again, at the same time, if you look at the way that Shaoling plays, Master Raven is not at all in the style
Oh,
that Pina
no.
plays, right? The side steps we saw out of Shaoling here, the little quick side step right to the low parry, side step to the block for the lows, like that was fantastic against the law
Jun-chan,
matchup specifically.
Amore.
Right? And I think
Oh, Jun-chan,
Pina's
Amore.
watching like, damn, I just got to do some of that, you know, so he can
Majica.
take some of that data, some of that knowledge here. But great showing from Ivory Coast. Yeah, I mean, that was fantastic. You really couldn't have asked for a better showing. 3-0 against Japan, one Japan's top
人ボ
players.
ックス
You know, and
私
this is
使
one of
っ
those things where
て
you
る
look
ゲ
at
ー
the
ミン
highlights
グ
now.
チェアと
I'm like,
いい
dude,
勝
you know,
負
it
してる
starts off like,
マジで
all right, cool, you know, Japan's got this, but immediately, you know, Ivory Coast answers back with a strong second round.
The fact that like Ivory Coast, like Shaolin was so ready, like so prepared, being really brave, calling out a lot of the stuff, a lot of the pressure that Double was trying to put on. Like, no, I'm not
い
taking
や
any
ー
of
内容は
it.
別に悪くなかったけどな。ドラゴンテイルとかミスなんかな。
For once, even getting the back in some instances, really did work out. And that
とかも
right
も
there
ったいなかったよな。ステップインガード絶対してるはずやねん、ダブルは。絶対してるけど、
It worked out for the better.
まあできなかった。
In the instance where we saw Double make
ゴ
these
ールド
comebacks, these
加藤
pokes, big
細かいところが
gambles,
豪
big
華な
gambles
大
that
会
really didn't pay out in the tail end.
いいよな、レクサスのゲーミングチェア。俺も欲しいわ。
But again, final round situation. Look at this. If Double wins this round, it's okay. But man, Shaoling, a little fakey there with a little crouch dash into the quick low. Up 2-0 here, and this was Double, like just in a little bit of a panic, it seemed, right? But the down 4-2 started coming out. He started getting some success out of him. But
これまくられたんバリ痛かったよ
it's
な。
so close, and Double should have had it. He should have closed that. Should have been up 2-0. But Shaoling finds a way to land that rage
Damn,
drive.
bro. That was, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, we know that characters on this game, across the board, they have pretty decent carry, though. But there's certain characters that stand above the rest. Master Raven is one of those characters that has better wall carry than most of the characters in the game. You can add Lars
まあ
in
まあ
there.
でも
You can add
負けは受け入れなあかんからな。
Julian in there.
負けは何を言っても
But
勝ちにな
I'm
ら
telling
ん
you right。now, it makes a lot of sense.
あ
Master Raven is good on these wall
ー
stages.
横でクソ声出したかった。
Right there, and Master Raven, Shaolin, Ivory Coast, they move on.
They are moving on, Steve. But of course, you know, the match that we have coming up next is going to be another good one, right? We're going to have Korea versus Poland. Both of those players have been doing particularly well as well, right? So this should be very interesting because Ivory Coast, they're still chilling right now. They're looking very sharp today. And of course, when you have an event that goes across multiple days, you obviously want to have a good day. And right now, it's looking like a really good day for Ivory Coast.
Well, it's definitely going to be intense going forward here. Obviously, everybody wants to make it to that final day, that top 8, to try to get, you know, that big dub. But we do have an interview with the winner. This is the first one for us, so I would love to see what the winner has to say. Let's take it to that interview right now.
Ivory Coast! Before that, I would like
メンディ
the
大阪の
casters
柱
who
多忙
won this
さん応援
game
に来
very
ました
perfectly. So,
メンディダボ負けちゃった。
you're doing great. Honestly, when I see your gameplay, I like
このプレイヤーに負けた。
amazing. So, are you ready for the next battle?
Yes, I am ready.
Say it louder, bestie. Are you ready for the next battle?
I'm ready for the next battle.
メンディ
Yeah, that's right. So, you can go back to your place and have a nice respite because we are going to see the next match. Okay? Once again, you're great. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. And you can go back and have a break for a while because we are going to back again later.
You can go away って言われたらさ、なんか直訳したらさ、お前あっち行けって答えねんけどさ、まああっち行ってくださいぐらいの感覚やねんな。
Stay with us in ISF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022. We'll be right back.
まあどっか行けば get out やからさ、まあ go away やったらあっちどうぞあっちもどうぞあっちへって感じなんかな。
The growth of esports and gaming industry in Indonesia has an impact to drive Indonesia's economy. Various local games from various local game developers has just launched. Dewa Games came up with unique idea. There is online games that can be widely accessed to be played anytime and anywhere. Dewa Game can be accessed by a personal computer.
昔こういうなんかちっちゃいさ UFO キャッチャーでさ、なんかパンティーとか入ってるやつあったよな。寂れたゲーセンに。
デクケン、ドベル、ダブル、対戦さんでした。他に用意してなかった。
いやまあようやったよ。日本代表で戦うっていうこと自体の重みは俺は戦ったことないからわからん。まあでもすごいもんやなって思う。PK みたいなもんやよ。まあ胸張って帰ってきてくれよ。謝んな。
Game itu portal games, jadi kita bisa main games, banyak games lah di Dewa Games.
回線さえやったら俺やったらもう歩くでグエー言ってたかもしれんけど。
Kita bisa dapat diamond.
しゃあね、本当にしゃあね。
Hadiahnya di handphone, macam-macam deh pokoknya. Main di
ゴールド、
website-nya
加
dewa.game
藤、
atau
ダブ
di
ルさん、お疲れ様でした。
いい試合はしてた、本当に。
Dewa Game, oke? Jangan lupa main ya.
紙一重やったやん。フルラウンド多かったし。負けは負けで、それはもうどうしても覆ることは絶対ないけど。
しゃべべ、そこらの環境大会側がちゃんとしてほしいっす。
いやまあ厳しいんよ。昨日ダブルとも喋ってたけど、もうとりあえずその環境自体がオフラインやったらいいんでしょうぐらいの感覚やから。このさ、プールバーで回すサッカーのゲームあるやんか。サコバリうまいから。ちょっと待って、今のゲームエローレじゃないの？違うか。違うわ。あれか。DNF。だからそのなんかそういうのがもう全くない大会やから。まあでもそれはもうお互い様やん。自分も向こうも同じ。向こうだけ環境が良くて自分が環境悪いみたいなことはないから。ただそういう中、やっぱ戦えるそのまあハートっちゅうのもやっぱ必要なんかなみたいなも思うな。 太平洋とかはこういう大会行ったら弱いんや。なんでかって言ったら重いことに対して萎えてしまうから。重い中どうやって戦おうじゃなくて、あ、重い、重んなって思っちゃうタイプやから、太平洋とかめっちゃ強いけどな。あ、吉光出そうとか、そんな感じやね。右の人、あれに見える。なんだっけ、電気グループの。
Hi guys, back again with me, Putra Stopo, as your solo host. So right now, I'm in Dewa United booth. As you can see behind me, this is our
そうやな。
You know what? Dewa United is the first esports team that have this RP.
まあ多分終わってからいつ帰ってくるのダブル。帰国予定日はいつなの？
And not only that, you can bring your friend here to play 5 vs 5 PUBG Mobile and Mobile Legends Bang Bang. And of course, if you want to get into the RP,
だからその12日というと月曜日か。日曜日のフライトで帰ってくるのかな。日曜日か月曜日のフライトで帰ってくるって感じか。月曜日の朝乗って日曜の夜か、日曜の夜乗って月曜日の午前中とかそんな感じか。フライト多分8時間ぐらいやろ。
So if you are the eFootball player and if you want to play 2 vs 2, visit Dewa United booth.
Hi, welcome back to the ISF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022.
ちょっとトイレ行ってくるわ。
So, entering day 4 of the biggest esports championship, what did you feel? Did you have some fun? Anyway, entering the next round of this tournament, the competition is getting louder, more intense, and more entertaining. Today, there is 4 games that will be played in this tournament. CSGO on the ice stage, Dota on the earth stage, Mobile Legends on the water stage, and PUBG in fire stage. So, are you ready to watch more matches on this day? But before that, here's the joy of the Day 3 of the ISF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022. Enjoy! So, how is it? Exciting, isn't it? We're exploring more other booths tomorrow, so stay tuned and cheerio!
Iklan Popmi, start gitu-gitu aja. Popmi, ransel, Popmi. Biar seru nggak terputus, Popmi dus. Topping cangki sama gurihnya itu sob. Beuh, yuk sob, sikat Popmi. Seru terus kuy. Iklan Popmi, start gitu-gitu aja. Popmi, ransel, Popmi. Biar seru nggak terputus, Popmi dus. Topping cangki sama gurihnya itu sob. Beuh, yuk sob, sikat Popmi. Seru terus kuy.
申し訳ない、トイレしてた。もう1試合見て終わりますか。
match yang tadi menurut aku seru banget sih, terus udah gitu kayak menegangkan juga.
So the next question is, who is the top of opponent for Indonesia in IESL?
Menurut aku Filipina sih, cuma tadi Indonesia berhasil menang lawan Filipina kan. Cuma menurutku yang paling susah Filipina sih.
So how much confident are you that Indonesia will be the winner for this competition?
100% dong. Kita harus percaya diri.
So for the last question, any future hope for esports Indonesia, especially Mobile Legends?
Semoga makin berkembang, terus udah gitu semoga bisa berjangka panjang.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Esports Indonesia.
トム、雰囲気翻訳お願いしていいですか？
雰囲気翻訳、いや今の全く聞いてなかった。聞いてたらちゃんと翻訳できるよ、ある程度は。美味しい、ヘルシー。俺たちはこれを選ぶぜ。声が小さい。
From the last match, we feel exciting, and there's a lot of things for us to learn from the last match.
Okay, so what do you think about your enemy performance today?
昨日から何か考えてたみたいなこと言ってたな。
Is very strong because they have more experience, and yes, they very strong.
Okay. So is there any special preparation for the next match?
Yeah, there is the draft, the strategy for the next match.
Okay, so you already won the game in this time, right?
Yeah.
What things do you have that
もう準備はできてますかみたいな対戦の。
your chemistry more than good than them or
I think it's our spirit together. We all in one. We know what to do, and yeah, we trust each other. We have the same spirit.
So how confident are you to win this competition?
Our confidence is 50%.
50%.
Yeah, 50%.
So for the last question, who is the tough enemy in this
声が小さく聞こえへん。
I think both of Philippines and Indonesia are the toughest team for us to beat.
このチーム多分フィリピンのチームやな。
They are the stronger team in ASEAN, and
間違ってた、ごめんなさい。
they have more experience, and yeah, their players so strong.
So okay, so that's all for my question. Thank you.
フィリピンと対戦するのかな、フィリピンのチームなんかな。強い言うてんな。 めちゃめちゃあれが効いてる。
They got you. Dolce and Gabbana, Fendi and Adana, Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass and 7 G's to religion. I say no, but they keep giving, so I keep on taking. And no, I ain't taking. We can keep on taking. I keep on demonstrating my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps.
なんか飛行機乗った時のさ、あの前のさ映像さ、こんなんよう流れるよな。Welcome to Hawaii みたいな。みたいな。わかる？これはバリやけどさ。 Welcome to Hawaiian Airport みたいな。
あれます
やんなやんなやんな。
オールドかと確かに
うん、流れるよな。そう来たかった俺も俺が行って勝てたんかなそれは分からん。PUPG かなんかもあんのかこれ。
オールドかとそれっぽい雰囲気でぼーっと見るのにちょうどいいビデオ。
分かる分かる。これさ、オーバーウォッチ、これ試合、オールドキャットくんさ、これ試合のさ、種目わかる？鉄拳で、なんか FIFA かなんかもあるよな。で、PUPG、PUBG で、なんかオーバーウォッチとかあんの？リーグオブレジェンドはなさそう。リーグオブレジェンド来ても結局韓国のチーム勝って終わりやもん。
Good evening from ISF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022 and we're still on air stage!
Make some noise!
Again, Brenda Kwan, and we are going to see the second exciting match from Tekken 7. So without any further ado, I would like to invite the team who will battle.
鉄拳7では白熱した戦いが続いてますみたいな。
Please welcome and give a big round of applause to Team Poland!
チームポーランドの選手紹介しますみたいな。
Alright, how are you, bro?
Alright, hi brother. Are you ready? 準備はできてんのかお前。勝つ準備はできてんのか？もちろん。
Okay, you can have a look to the camera. Maybe you can step closer.
Maybe you can もっと近づいて私に。Okay.
And we would like to invite the team who will be
Next チーム
battle
は
against Team Poland. Give a big round of applause to South Korea!
ポーランドの選手と戦うのはザ・コリア。カモン。
オールド
Yeah, how are you, bro?
テンション高いですね。
いやもうこんなんもうテンション低いやつおったら見てる方のテンションも下がるやん。もう嘘でもいいから。
I'm ready.
I'm ready. 戦う準備はできてるか？俺はできてる。覚悟いいか？俺はできてる。
Yeah! So we will see who will be the winner for
飲み会におったらちょっとめんどくさいタイプ
But
やな。
before that, I would like to please do this both of team to do the handshake first.
あールールチェック。先にルールをチェックしましょう。
Please handshake first.
ハンドチェック。
Yeah.
握手して
And you
準備
can
をしてください。
go to your room to do the some preparation before you battle in this second match. Go ahead. And good luck both of you.
あーもうあちら側に対戦台があるので席について準備してください。頑張ってね兄弟。何兄弟やねん。
So without any further ado, I would like to pass this session to our amazing caster. There has Testy Steve and also RIP. So to the casters, are you ready? Please take
あとは
it
テイスティ
away.
スティーブとあいつに任せましょうって。
And welcome back, guys. IESF 14th World Esports Championship Tekken 7 action. Rip and Tasty Steve.
Boom.
And man, that first match was crazy. Ivory Coast taking out Japan, but now we get to have
この2人の英語ってすごい聞き取りやすい。
as well, which is kind of unexpected, right? But they're going to be going up against Poland. Why, of course, from Poland here. This should be another good match.
ポリッシャンドコリアか。
Day one actually knock Dojin down to take the first set from Dojin as well. So we already know.
ポーランドのやつは同時に倒してるって。
To take out one of the heavy hitters in Poland, but I would love to see what Korea is going to do, man. Joker is actually somebody you can't sleep on as well. And once again, we are in that part of the bracket where everybody's kind of a powerhouse at this point.
Exactly. All these guys, they had their chance in the group stage to make it out on the winner side of things. These are the ones who did pretty well, but then still kind of fell at the wayside, right? Because Korea was another one. They were top 2 in their group. So it's like, oh, I'm going to make it through. And then the last second, just kidding, didn't quite pull through there. But this is like their last chance, essentially, right? So last chance qualifier, if you will. So one of these guys is still going to make it out here. So the winner of this match is going to be going up against Ivory Coast later today.
Oh, yeah.
And then we see who's still in.
I mean, we say later today, but that set's coming up literally right after
Literally later
this.
today. Yeah.
So what's going to happen is we're going to see who plays here. And I'm sure Ivory Coast is just waiting in the wings to see who the opponent is going to be. And, like, preparation-wise, like, I know these players are ready. I saw Poland wide down there literally just waiting, maybe like an hour and a half before the match even started, just trying to get mentally prepped for what's about to happen. But the lay is what we saw earlier from Joker representing Korea. And he has a very kind of like unorthodox lay. I mean, outside of like
Every
the Razor
lay
Rush, right? Right, yeah, you're sure, right. As well as
Indeed,
we can see Poland over here
75
with the Akuma 69% versus 75%.
Nice.
But still, Akuma, one of those characters, requires a little bit on the input side of things. But once that character gets cooking, it's almost impossible. We saw some amazing comebacks from Poland early on in this Tekken 7 competition. But just Korea and Lei and Joker just being able to control the pace of the set, I feel like it's something that you need to be able to do with Lei, and he does it very well.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the thing about Joker that stood out to me was how he used Razor Rush from a specific distance where the first hit whiffs, and by the time you even try to react, the second Razor Rush
まあでもフィリピンも強いからね。だからそのコートジボワール、ポーランド、俺はポーランド行ったことあるから分かるけど、ポーランドって鉄拳むちゃくちゃ栄えねやんか。コートジボワールのことは全然分からへん。でもやっぱ向こうからしたらフィリピンと一緒のグループになるってかなり嫌やったと思うよ。やっぱ強いもん同時に。ちなみに俺同人のおかんにちょっとしばかれたことあるから。マジで。用心は同人のおかんにしばかれたことあります。ちなみに名前が似てるとかそんなくだらん理由じゃないから。
Pretty darn good here in this matchup. We'll see if we get to see any of that. But, we did see why he's got the execution for the combos. But as I was saying, a tournament event that runs across multiple days, you got to have your execution every single day. We'll see if Wise got it. Here we go. Game number 1, Poland versus South Korea.
That Akuma. Man, I remember we were watching Poland at first. Literally played offense until they got meter and changed the entire round.
That's how it goes, man.
Right? That's the Akuma game plan.
Got to build a meter first, all right? Those fireballs will help you do that, but right now, why? He's
無限は望むところやな、レイは。
Joker.
Saw that Razor Rush try to get started.
Yep.
It's gonna
happen for sure. Man, he had the wild side, but didn't have much meter behind it anyway, so it wasn't gonna matter, but that is a huge mistake.
Good. Uno, dos.
まあ入れてないな。
Yeah, for Korea?
Oh, dang. You know Korean 1, 2, 3?
I really should.
Yeah.
I was like, Ichi, neat, not Japanese, man, damn.
Alright, float out here. Small tailspin combo.
Pass ka Amore.
Nice interrupt. Didn't get anything big from it, but the interrupt alone on the jump ins, on the demon flips, is actually what you really need to be able to deal with. Good punish. Oh my god, that took off a truck.
Yeah, 3-3 is great for Lei, man. Oh, we're out here.
Using the stances to get around that is so sick.
おー、よしかよ、アモレ。お前子供できたんじゃないんか。
And then the Razor Rush finish on top of that.
Man, now you got me thinking about this 1-2 in Korean. MYK, send me a text. How do I say 1-2 in Korean? Hey.
Oh, there's that down 4. Clean sweep. A lot of characters don't have that second big damage on the back turn, but does not have a combo for that. Trade on the
here too.
Wow. Oh my god.
Bro.
Big damage right here.
あれ14ぐらいなかったっけ？
Almost punishable. And okay, now we got some meter spent here. He's got the rage. This is not going to kill. It's actually going to leave Korea in rage mode to answer back here. Let's see if Poland can hold on though.
よかったよかっ
What's
た
the mix here? Oh god, the Razor Rush. He got hit by the punches. Not even the kick mix at the end. Ah!
大阪来たら出産祝いやるわ。
He's a drunken master, this guy. First game to South Korea. Why? Gonna try to switch up the stage or infinite stage. Obviously non-optimal for Akuma here. Gonna go to violent systems instead.
Yeah, this once again, this is one of those stages. It works very well for Akuma. He gets a float. A lot of times you will be going to that wall. His jab carry is very reminiscent of like the older Tekken games. He gets so many jabs, right?
You have to.
So, but yeah, the wall is going to be the play here. And once again, we know that like Poland is possible for doing like some craziness with Akuma. But what we're seeing right now is Lei playing such a slow-paced game, not really given an opportunity. Not even for me. We only saw one bar be cashed out that entire match.
Yeah, we saw some incorrect punishes here that really cost him as well, so we'll see if we can pick it up here. But that was a great whip punish that time. Third hit, punish that, yes sir. Yeah, that one early DP miss input he had really cost him, right? So as long as he plays a little bit cleaner, I think he'll have a better shot here.
Korea fishing a little bit. You see that down forward too. Big counter.
これはさすがに死んだか。
And potentially the round and play it properly. Hurricane kick it. Yeah, that was hurricane kick right after.
Ben.
All right. Poland on the board first here this time around.
サラ44。あんまり遠出できないんですけど、
あ、そうやな。
大阪行く機会あったら顔出し行き。
まだ過去が住んでんのか、サラは。
Down like that.
前捨てからの出足、うまいね。
I think he actually could have screwed attack immediately there, just didn't believe in it.
回線3でもできる。
Big damage on the wall here. Demon flip,
boy, he
not
got
gonna
it.
work out. That's full launch.
壁が敵技術なこの
Hella dead.
ポーランド
Why? 2 up here in game 2. That's the way you want to turn things around.
Yeah, nice adjustment so far.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
is
I got
not,
some meter. You're going to the wall for sure.
he is not playing afraid right now, right? He's going in, he's playing his game plan, and that's kind of what I feel we did not see from Double
サラ
before.
44。もう姫路の民です。
あ、そうなんや。
I'm just saying, that's the difference here between these players.
クーターのおかんの店まだやってんの？まだやってんの言ったら失礼やけど
That's
さ
a。big mistake.
あっこ行きたいわ。
Pick it back up. Hey.
Wow.
Step back here, fireball got denied. Is that enough with the wall? It is.
Actually,
oh my god!
Razor Rush again. I was like, rip. I like how you would turn it sideways. Man,
It was over. He did one jab.
多分あれやな。蹴りパンでええんかってんな今。
Get away
レク
from
ケ
this
ン、
demon
ド
flip.
ベ
I
ル、
like what I'm seeing.
ダブル。マジで環境で5鬼のコンボでアモーレ。
まあ豪気のコンボはもうリズムやから、タイミングとかじゃないからもうリズムやから。あんまり重いとか関係ないっぽいけどな。
サラ
Yo, this is
44。
getting crazy out
二
here.
世転してや
Got
ってる
answers
と
now.
思い
Answers.
ま
Here's
すよ
that。crane
店移転したんやん。
You were talking about it.
前姫路駅の姫路城の近くやったやん。
Are we getting a DP? The down 4 is blocked. Final round for Korea right here to go up 2-0.
ちょっと姫路城行きたいねんな。なんか今イルミネーションやってるっぽくて。
Oh my god, the jump back kick and he got the float conversion.
That's the 2D jumping for you. Bro, last time we saw
What a
Yeah,
Korea
for
hit out of the EX
ダブルこれ結構こいつらすごいことしてるな。
low parry.
今レイもコンボ見捨ててんやんか。
Here takes the damage. Damage it is. Gets a little carry on top of it. The
Oh my
slide catches the recovery of the jump back. Running one is blocked.
Razor rush incoming. The jab, that was so risky. Could have been wall splat if he mistimed it. And now the Panther mix is coming. He's got rage. Akuma, you're down 3 with the wall splat.
You might be dead.
Let's see.
これ死ぬん
And
か。
there's another bar there. Okay, you're not. Oh,
It's gonna be damn close, Steve.
あなるわ。
die 1,000 deaths.
ユージのおもてなしどうやった？
The pixel. Joker with the razor rush.
Woke up and did razor rush.
ユージのおもてなしどうやった？
Yep, you told me about that.
I almost fell off the air stage after that one. That was crazy.
My man woke up and did razor rush.
But that's the thing, like in that situation, you have to keep the pressure on, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Force the mix. Like you win or lose either way. Oh man, and 2-0 right now.
ノロマ、
Korea
さ
has
す
the
がに
lead.
最高でした。
さすがに最高だった。
I mean, why was up?
ノロマの解明を丸パクリするユージみたいな。クソ笑ったわ。さすがにユーさんとか言って。
Starting to play out here. We saw a couple of those raw down 4s work out for Poland, but Not to an avail. Oh, okay. Big damage on the back turn. Those down fours. That's exactly what I was talking about. Oh, trying to get the flow.
Careful here.
おもてなしたるもてなしたる。
Work right now. Once again.
死ぬほどうまいお好み焼き食わしたるわ。
Gonna get him to the wall.
Should do it. And now the combo. What are we doing? Same combo? No, we're not. We're keeping the rage. This time, punish that.
あ、今の左トゥースもやった。
Need to be careful.
見られへんか。
The pixel, bro.
Oh my! He got the full, but is he dead? Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
ダブル1
You
試合
gotta do it.
です
You gotta do it right.
いやもうダブル負けた。
There we go.
3
Poland.
seconds left on the clock. Murata
Double
definitely
market
cares,
up.
bro.
Clutching it out here. Holy moly.
ダブル1試合やった
Twice he's caught the
お好み焼き美味しいよ
both situation with the
俺が作ってもちなみに死ぬほどうまいから
ridiculous.
マジでこれ冗談抜き
I'm sure his deep will be doing running through option, but either
ノ
way.
ルマ俺の作ったお好み焼き食べるマジでうまいよ涙出るでうますぎて
Trade. Big Sabaki right there gets the hit. Gonna keep the pressure for Korea. Oh wow, I love the
大
challenge.
阪のお好み焼きはサクサク食べるんじゃなくてふっくらしてるから
Dash jabs.
ふっくらした方が美味しいよお好み焼きはそれが焼くんちょっと難しい
Wow, he actually had the flash duck. Oh no, oh no. Huge delay hop kick here, and now with rage. What the hell?
Ooh, what? He waited for that. It still has meter. Poland making the run back 2 rounds straight right now.
But this
4-4-3.
This is exactly where it was last game, right? Poland had the 2-round lead, and Korea brought it all the
こ
way
れさっ
back.
きもこれしようとしてんだよ
Doesn't find the wall combo. Didn't cash out there. That could have been big.
1ボックス
Nice
じゃあ
punish.
大
Spins it
阪
this
行った
time
時
though.
には用
And
心
have one
さん
more
の
to
お
work
好
with
み
on
焼
top
き
of
食
it.
べないと
Perfect.
アモー
He
レ
gets one more launcher. Plus
美味しいよ
the wall, he's definitely going to get
美味しい
the
店もい
game.
っぱい知ってる
Right there at the wall. Down 3, you can tell
このお好み焼き好きやから
Didn't want to be close enough for that cash out on the meter. Stature kick. 30 seconds
That
left.
should be
And
it.
what a
Wait, the
counter
wall's
hit.
going to save him? No, it's not going to save him. Not going to save him. Poland 3 rounds straight to get on the board. It's 2-1.
Not this time.
もう俺この勝ちポーズ見るのめっちゃ嫌いやわ
Poland.
もうこの勝ちポーズ豪気にダルに負けた時にこの弱者は死すべしっていうのを見た時
Space. I like it. I like it.
ダブル
One of the
良い
strongest,
試
one
合
of
し
the
て
best
ます
things
ね
about Akuma is if he
1
can
ボッ
get
ク
you
ス
to the wall,
お好
not
み
only
焼
the
きも
mix-up
たこ
that
焼
comes
きも
after,
大
even
好
though
き
they
です
kind of remove the
もうダブルからしたら回線をそのさっきまで自分がやってたその重さでこのレベルの戦いできるってこいつらやばみたいな感じやろ
characters across the cast. I mean, Akuma still does
バスキ
crap
ー
ton of
SS
damage, but still.
たこ焼きよりお好み焼き派
俺はお好み焼き派かなまあどっちも好きやでどっちも好きやけどどっち食べたいって言ったらまあお好み焼きの方が好きかな俺は
4-3. Oh,
作るのはたこ焼きの方が楽
sees that Poland's being real antsy in the up close game, commits to the launcher. Could punish. Ducks under the string. Oh, knockdown with the demon flip 2.
Korea still has the life lead right now.
ちょっと豪気側もなんかちょっと緊張取れてきたって感じするな
Down 4 ones.
Oh,
You
no!
talked about that crane, bro. Uno, dos.
And if he had just done like the down forward 1 again, it would have been okay, right? But you cannot go low against that stance, or that will be an automatic hop kick.
Wow.
There's a regular one for you.
Challenging with those 4-3s. Wow. Gets right under it.
Uh-oh. Rage mode, Pixel here. He's got to make a 100% comeback. Not going to get it. That's a perfect.
さすがにレイかこれ
For
は
Korea, 1 round away. Set point.
Oh, counter it.
no!
I like that. Committing to the lows, gets the float out with the down 4-1. Full meter on the side of Poland. This can be big.
But, you know, this is the difference maker, right? In for the stage, there's no wall behind. There's no wall pressure here. He's got to play neutral again.
Last time we saw Korea do that, they went for the low finally, and
Beautiful.
look at the damage.
Whoa.
Spins it all.
All
This
the
is
meter.
not going to be dead, though.
Yeah, it's the thing. He spent all that meter, no wall here for the combo, but now he gets one chance here to try to close it out. Last chance for Joker, not going to get it. Why stays alive? But look at that meter in the bottom left. Not a lot of meter. He's got to build that back up to cash it for more damage.
I do like the fact using that fireball ender because it gives you the far away knockdown. Gave him the slide punish as well. Going for the low out of stance. What a block and a punish. The 4-3s are starting to come out a lot.
Great interrupt by Joker that time. Uh-oh, mix again. Oh, he takes it to the skies. Oh my gosh. Mix time.
Oh, the jump back didn't get anything from it. The 4-3, he was trying to commit and change up with that damage on with the meter.
Oh my gosh, okay. Last chance for Poland here. Korea trying to close it out and move ahead here to face Ivory Coast.
Jabs. Oh my! Oh, the back turn. Oh my God! He tried to do a
甘
hop
えとる
kick.
な。
He's got meter. The Razor Rush again.
いやー、ドル。うわー、別冊好勝利残る。
Got the down 4, and Korea will take it 3-1. Wow, the scramble at the end there. I had a feeling the EXDP was coming. He called it out at the right time, but not enough damage behind it, and just like that, Korea takes the set. 3-1. Poland is out of here. Nice effort from Y, man. Nice effort, but Infinite Stage so much
いや、今
harder.
の別冊合勝利でミリ残るは妖怪ミリ残りやったな。
Just didn't work out.
Also, if you look just back at that last game, he got
まあこれのこの韓国のレイのジョーク、
so the combo is completely different.
ジョークと
So different. But I
ジョークジョーカーやったか忘れたとさっきのコートジボワールのプレイヤーが戦うって感じ
Seems
か
like if we would have got that gameplay going a little earlier, it would have worked out. But this is what I was talking about. One of the strengths right now of Korea is being able to control the pace no matter what. I talked about like just some of the lows coming from Y just to like kind of challenge a lot of the stances. We saw quite a lot of that, but also just the consistency in the usage of Razor Rush coming from late and how effective that it was. That's something that you need to write about.
No, definitely. And you know, Poland, here's game 2, right? He had the 2-round lead. Things were looking good. Look how close this round was. Stuffed out of the air
こ
fire.
こ勝ったんでかかったね。
He could have been dead here, but he survived and just had no meter than to cash out there. Unfortunate round. And look, again, so close to, but Joker keeps finding these answers. The crane hop kick here, which we talked about earlier, finding its way in here, just working down. And beautiful defense on that side, too, right? That down 4. It's risky, but it's fast. So he went for it. And look at this. He could have tied it up here one apiece with that pixel. He let him get back up, and then the Razor Rush immediately like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm
Razor rushing, and look at the clock right here to get the last second kill. Spins the rage, gets the KO, and this is really where we start to see why make some adjustments for the better. Not right there though. This clean delayed hop kick launch.
Look at the life lead he had right before that happened.
And just one mistake. The whiff punishments start to come in very, very clutch for Y later on in these sets.
Yeah, and again, you know, the round count leads were there, right? This time, able to 3-0 him for the round. Sends it to the final game here, which ended up being the final game. But again, that crane stance, bro. You got to watch out, stand below against it. And of course, Korea took him back to Infinite Stage. No more walls to deal with here. The interrupt went for it there. That time, didn't find it. And now just this little mixture, we get the perfect from Korea. And now it's set point.
Yeah, it's really scary though. Like once you get to this point and you see how confident Korea was. I love just jumping out of there, jumping back so you don't have to deal with the low guess. Had an opportunity right here and cashes out to get this round. But you talked about this. Spinning all that meter made it a lot harder in the round that follows. But I do like the fireball ender right here. They get that extra slide guess and then we go to one more round, which turns out to be this last round, right? And I love the fact that we see Joker just really he opened.
That was so unfortunate. Yeah, that was one, this one too. He had 2 chances, but both times Joker was airborne. And look at this scramble at the end here. He gets the EXDP, but it's not enough damage. Double rage. And just missed with the forward 3. Just barely missed the range on it, right? That was unfortunate. But regardless, Joker advancing in this bracket. And Poland is out of here.
I love seeing like the forward 3 start to come out there a little later, but just the whiff punish, just the weight and backdash from Lei, and as well as just Korea. Good showing, but we do have an interview with the winner of that last set. Let's take it to our host with an interview with the champ.
Thank you so much, our amazing casters, and give it up to South Korea! Such amazing gameplay. So, are you ready to the next battle?
Yeah. とてもいい試合でした。あなたは次の戦いの準備はできていますか?
So you can go back to your place and have a break for a while before you are going to continue to your next match. And once again, congratulations, bro. I heart you. Yeah.
おめでとうございます。あなたはちょっと休憩してください。
Once again, thank you so much, and congratulations to South Korea. And ladies and gentlemen, and also the gamers, I believe you cannot wait to see the next match of Tekken 7. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on ISF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022. We'll be right back.
2022、世界大会バリ、戻ってくるよ。一旦休憩ですと。予定より早く終わったんかな。なんか6時40分かなんかやってんな。
in World Esports Championship 2022, and I have a few questions to ask. Okay, so the first question, are you satisfied with your performance in this match?
¿Están contentos con la performance que tuvieron? Sí, estamos contentos y conformes. Yeah, we're really happy and up to our standards.
So the next question, what is your key factor that helped you to win in this match?
¿Cuál es el factor clave que les ayudó a ganar en este partido?
La unión entre todos y la confianza entre uno y el otro.
The union among us, trusting each other on all the decisions we had to make. For sure.
So even you have won this match, do you think there are things that you can improve to the next match?
Incluso aunque no hayan perdido ningún partido, ¿creen que hayan cosas que tengan que mejorar para el próximo partido?
Siempre hay cosas que mejorar y hay que ver los errores individuales también.
¿Cómo que, por ejemplo?
Posicionamiento, visión, comunicación.
There are always things to improve, not only in the macro game, but also in the micro game. Like we could do like some better like visualization of the map.
半分屋外でもイベントやってるのにな。ちょっと俺、ご飯炊いてくるから、このまま。チャンネルはこのまま。
So you will facing other countries next match. Will you use the same strategy on the next match?
¿Van a usar la misma estrategia contra el próximo partido?
Sí. Vamos a salir con todo. La idea es ganarlo todo. Somos la selección de Argentina y vamos a salir a ganar.
Yeah, well, it obviously depends on the pick and like the rivals we're going to have. But yeah, we're going to give all of us to the match. We are Argentina, we're proud of it, and we're going to show what Argentina is.
So this is the last question. What is your biggest challenge to beat your opponent?
I'm sorry?
What is your biggest challenge to beat your opponent?
¿Cuál es el principal desafío que tienen para vencer a sus rivales?
Estudiarlos y entender cuál es su forma de juego para poder contrarrestarla.
Yeah. So our biggest challenge is to understand our rivals, so we can think of a strategy to overcome them before they come after us.
Okay, that's all for all of my questions. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope the best for this competition. Thank you. Okay, so here we have Gabian for Honest Report, and I have a few questions to ask. So the first question, how confident are you for the Indonesian Mobile Legends national team to win in this competition?
Yang pastinya yakin banget, soalnya kayak aku juga sering lihat kayak beberapa turnamen kayak mereka main gimana dan yang gak kalah jagonya sama tim-tim negara lain, jadi harus menang.
So what do you expect for? Okay, so today we have Age and Textam as a coach and analyst from Indonesian Mobile Legends team in World Esports Championship 2022, and I have a few questions to ask. Okay, so the first question, how do you feel about this match? Are you all satisfied? Or maybe there's something that you all need to improve from this match?
Dengan pertandingan tadi kita udah lumayan puas lah ya, kita bisa menang terus, tapi kalau kita lihat kita tetap fokusnya buat di upper bracket final, terus di nanti di grand finalnya sih. Jadi ya kita masih tetap walaupun puas tetap fokus buat dapetin emas sih kayak gitu.
So what do you think about your enemy performance today?
Musuhnya sebenarnya lumayan bagus, dari draftingnya juga kita lihat mereka udah cenderung ke hero-hero yang meta, yang mereka tahu powernya seperti apa, ngikutin patch banget, dan ya lumayan ngagetin sih musuhnya. Mereka bisa adaptasi dengan meta-meta yang sedang berlangsung lah di Mobile Legends ini. Jadi menurut gua musuhnya lumayan kuat.
So is there any special preparation for the next match?
Untuk next match-nya lawan Kamboja kita prepare ini aja sih, respect mereka lah. Jadi mereka strateginya apa kita pelajarin, kita siapin. Jadi kita nggak kaget lah buat lawan mereka. Jadi kita tetap respect siapapun lawannya, kita akan ngasih yang terbaik lah.
So you already won the game in this time, right? So what things that you have that on your team doesn't have?
Sebenarnya kekurangan di tim kita itu adalah kita masih kurang disiplin, masih kurang rapi mainnya. Dimana sebenarnya kita bisa lebih rapi, bisa lebih clean, jadi gamenya juga lebih mudah. Nah itu yang perlu kita tingkatin selama turnamen ini berjalan langsung.
So for the last question, is there anything to be worried from the next match against Cambodia? Maybe the player or their gameplay?
Mungkin lawan Kambodia ini karena kita tahu tadi kita expect-nya kita bakal finalnya lawan Malaysia ya. Ternyata Kambodia bisa ngalahin. Jadi kita inilah pelajarin lah kenapa mereka bisa ngalahin Malaysia, dan kita respect dari draftnya juga. Kita baca mereka strateginya bakal gimana. Jadi kita nggak bakal kaget lawan mereka. Jadi
okay, so that's all from my question. Thank you for your time and I hope the best for this competition.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Again at the ISF 14 World Esports Championships Bali 2022. This is the day of the ISF in Bali. So, we've been through a lot of excitement in day 1 and day 2. The competitions between countries around the world increasingly becoming more competitive and a lot of action here. So today we have 5 different games category that will be played, like eFootball 2023, CSGO, Mobile Legends, Dota 2, and also Tekken 7. So before that, I remind you to follow our social media so you can see live updates, see match schedule and result on the ISF Instagram, ISF_officials, and also garudaku.ac. Before we go watch today's match, here's the summary recap day 1 of the ISF 14 World Esports Championships Bali 2022. This recap is dedicated to you guys, so enjoy the show.
Amore スカさんいらっしゃい。アルゼンチーナアルゼンチンの女性はテンションが高いですね。おさきらさんおるやん、真ん中に。なんか どちゃくそ態度悪いやつ一人おんだけど。
Hey, go job, man.
Yeah.
Bahasa English. So for this match, I think we will take this. So happy, but we're not too satisfied. Our to win the whole championship. Key factor that was win this match is everyone's hard work. Everyone really put in the effort, the time, and mainly just trust between everyone over here and everyone doing their job. Because without everyone's contribution, we wouldn't have been able to do it. There's definitely many things that we can improve. There was a lot of mistakes that we made as well in both games, so we will look through our games and fix our errors. Yeah. Strategy-wise, we cannot really disclose, but I can assure that we still have other strategies out there, and we will see what we want to pull out for each different team. The biggest challenge was because I think Philippines is the favorites, and there's a lot of pressure because our players are all new, and this is our first time representing Indonesia itself. So I feel like the biggest challenge is just the pressure itself. It feels really great to win the M3 champions, but we know that there's a possibility that they will make a comeback, and we will eventually might face them again. So we're happy for now, but we're not too happy yet. I would say the setup overall is really good. The weather doesn't really affect us, and the setup, the equipment, everything covers the weather, so we don't really feel the heat. Thank you so much.
Indonesia! Jaya, jaya, jaya! Okay, thank you. Congratulations, Indonesia!
最後までちょっとふてぶてしい態度。
Hello, can you guess where I am? Yes, we are the exhibition here. So we are gonna explore this freaking cool area and see what we can do with all tenants. So, come here. Basically, Garudaku is a product created by PBSI or Federations of Esports Indonesia. Garudaku is one-stop solution for esports industry in Indonesia. In this platform, you can create your own esports community, join tournament, searching for player database, esports company, or even community in every game category.
これ何？今のゲーム何やろ？ PUBG か違うな。これは FIFA かな。世界的なウイニングレベルより FIFA やねんな、確か。来るぞ、お騒がせ姉さん。これドローンか。
Welcome back to ISF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022 and still on the air stage. Glad to be back again with me, Brenda Kwan, and we are going to see who will be the winner of this lower bracket. So, without any further ado, I would like to invite the teams who will be battle and who will be the winner of this final match. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I would like to invite and give a big round of applause to Team I4 Ricos!
先にコートジボワールの選手だね。
Okay, so, bro, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Give the spirit. If you're ready to be a winner, you have to say it louder. Okay, once again. Are you ready to be a winner?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, great. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite the team who will battle against the team Ivory Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Team Korea! Yeah, you're so cool, bro. I like your style. So are you ready to be a winner?
Yeah, I'm ready.
No. Give the spirit. Okay? Say it louder. Okay? Are you ready to be a winner?
もっと声出す
I'm ready.
もっと腹から声出せ言われてる
So ladies and gentlemen, I believe you cannot wait to see who will be the winner of this Tekken 7 final match. But before that, I would like to please to both of you to do the handshake together as the sign of sportivity. So if both of you are ready to battle, please come inside to the room and do some setting up. Just go inside, no worries.
戦いの場に行ってスタートアップ準備して
I'd
くれ
like to pass this session to our casters. There has an amazing Tasty Steve and also RIP.
あとはリップとテイスティスティーブにつなぎます。中継のテイスティスティーブさん。中継じゃないな。スタジオのテイスティスティーブさん。
back IESF.
帰って
You
きた
guys
ぜ。
already know what we're waiting for this Tekken 7. We've already had 2 amazing sets to talk about. The Boy Rip, Tasty Steve delivering you the lore. Now, let's talk about this. We were talking about this a little bit off camera, and you kind of broke down
どっち勝つと
something
思う
that I was not aware of. So go ahead and repeat that for me one more time.
Okay, but let's start here, right? So Shaolin going up against Korea here.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast versus Korea, but it's going to be the Lei Wulong matchup. And that's what's interesting because I started wondering, like, does Ivory Coast have a Lei Wulong? Right, so I Googled it really quick, and I was like, it's Akon. And I forgot about Akon. Akon is one of the best Lei players I've ever played in the world, period. Right, so the thing is, I just don't know if he's still out in Ivory Coast because he was in France last I played him, right? If he's in France, they don't really get to play with him much, right? But if he's in Ivory Coast and they have a lot of experience against him, that's going to be some trouble for Joker, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be a crazy one in all honesty. Once again, you do have to remember that Master Raven does have a lot of lows where she can kind of like pick you up and make you kind of respect the pace. However, we've already seen how good Korea is at controlling that pace, stopping the opponent from actually using their offensive, regardless of how strong it is. We've seen them shut down an Akuma. We've seen them shut down multiple players just to get up to this point. So that's going to be another one. However, I mean, if this experience that you're talking about is even remotely there, this is going to be something different to look at because we've seen how dominating Joker has been in every set. Just like I said, with controlling everything, whether it be just the small pieces of damage and just Razor Rush, how are they going to deal with that? If they don't have experience, I feel like it's really easy to fall by the wayside dealing with a character like Lei, which has always kind of been the story of Lei.
Exactly. And the thing about Shaolin that I've found so interesting is, like, obviously we've seen multiple Master Ravens here, multiple different play styles of the character, but he's a very defensive-minded player, right? And defensively, he's going to have the answers against Lei here, and if that's the case, that makes it way harder for Lei. And, you know, in particular, Joker, he's kind of an offensive Lei, right? He wants to run the Razor Rush on you, and if you're ready for that and you know how to deal with that, that's going to make it significantly more difficult for him to get the rounds on you.
Well, I mean, the tail of the tape has kind of already been set. We've seen. I do like how we get to see both of the players before they get to this final set, just to get a strong sense. But no, Ivory Coast, Shaolin is actually so good when it comes defensively. We saw what happened versus Double, and you talked about how fast Double plays, how well he is at keeping it offense and kind of pressing his mode, and he literally just negated all of that in a 3-0. Versus one of the best players in the world, one of Japan's best, just like that. And even more so, if you just look at what we're seeing from Joker, I feel like we don't get Lei's played at this pace. The way that he's playing, it's a little bit slower, a little more deliberate, you know what I'm saying? And even when you were talking about how he employed the crane stance early on, the way he
and that was matchup specific,
that
too,
was
right?
very
so he
matchup
knew, like,
specific.
I need to use the crane stance against this character. He brought it out there, and it was very deliberate, as you were saying, right? So does he have something like that for Master Raven? Korea has some good Master Ravens as well, so we'll see here. This is crazy. They have a couple of really good Ravens out there.
It's funny because I feel like
we said the same thing with Japan with the Lawton, right?
Exactly. So I feel like it could go either way, but still, oh man, I really want to get down to these games, man.
You know, I wasn't even thinking about again, right? One of the small separate storylines here is Ivory Coast on the world stage for the first time in this instance. We just saw him here go off against Japan, right? Takes out Japan. Now opportunity to take out Korea. Imagine if that's the story. If Ivory Coast can take out Japan and Korea to stay in this. That would be the story.
Look, IESF is one of these events. Like I said, I've never actually been a part of anything this big before. I can't speak for it, but I'm pretty sure it's just the same, right? When it comes to how many players and how many regions have been represented, when I tell you, even in the side of the fighting game community where these players really want to shine, Tekken 7 has been the game where people have been looking at these stronger regions, Pakistan, Korea, Japan, and they're like, hey, we want a shot at that. I feel like IESF has delivered that opportunity. Of
course.
Albeit one person, right? But you got to be nice. We're seeing that right now from the Ivory Coast, and man, I am such a fan right now.
Yeah, the opportunity available to all the players here to represent their nation on this world stage is not an opportunity that you ever get, really.
Yeah,
right?
no,
It's
it's
so
true.
rare. And this right now, Ivory Coast is making the most of it.
Yeah, when I talk about even still like the fighting game community, the run back clause, I like to say. You know, in fighting games, unless these players travel, unless they come to the big events, the Evos, the whole nines, chances are you might not ever get to play them again. And the way these tournaments are set up, it's open bracket.
Right.
That means you have to be consistently nice on both ends to even get there.
ボイマー
Well,
ジン
even if
コートジ
you
ボワ
had
ール
to
も
also
強い
go
って
to
す
one of
ご
these
い
big
世界
tournaments,
です
you
な
also probably
ほんまに
wouldn't even run into them because the bracket is so
サッカー
large.
強いだけじゃな
But
か
I
った
do
な
believe that we're getting ready for our matchup, right? The players have been setting up for a second now, right? So it's going to be, again, Ivory Coast versus Korea.
All right, this Lei versus Master Raven. I don't think we're going to see a character
まあ、マスター
switch
レイブン対
how far
レイ
we've
だ
made
ね
it
多
so
分
far into this bracket without one. But I feel like the Lei is going to have everything they need. I also feel like this Master, I've been surprised numerous times by how Master Raven has actually dealt, you know, the Ivory Coast has been dealing with just the defensive side of things. As we take a shot outside at the people watching out down there.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Having a
literally
good
been
time.
trying
What's
to
up,
tell people,
everybody?
man. I've been trying to tell people, like, they're showing it outside as well, so.
But yeah, there we go, guys. We are setting up for our match still. And this is our last match of the day out here, right?
Yeah, last Tekken match of the day as we see this head-to-head ranking so far.
まあ、ウィンレート85%は嘘じゃなかったな。
versus 85%. And you guys have kind of seen that play out with your own eyes over the days that we've been seeing this Tekken competition. Man, the Ivory Coast has really made me a fan. I hope you guys come out to more events, man. I would really love to see the Ivory Coast represent, especially my man right here. But even as
コートジボワ
well,
ールって
man,
ア
I
イボリ
feel
ーコー
like
ストって
Korea and the fact that we're seeing
記憶すんねん
Joker,
な。
I feel like
わ
that's
かんねえ
another
わ。
player that really doesn't get that much shine as well coming from Korea because it's so stacked with like some of the best Tekken players in the world.
This is the thing, right? We've heard a lot about Pakistan the past couple years about like, man, you guys don't even know there's so many players back home, yada, yada. The same thing can be said about Korea for the past decade. This is not something new. You've only seen like the 3 to 5 Korean players that come out. There's still an entire army of them back there that don't come out.
People don't understand when it comes to like fighting games. I feel like the most
コー
dangerous
ストって
sect
地
of
方とか
any
そっち系の意味やったっ
region
け
is the
マジ
mid-tier players, bro.
Yes.
They are the strong, like they're so strong. I've played it with my own hands, like in places like Japan, all over the world. But here we go. Last Tekken set of the day.
ステージ
Ivory
的に
Coast
は
versus Korea. It's gonna
さ
be
すがにレイ
Joker
ブンか
going up against Shaolin.
Oh, yeah, and real slow, respectful start from both of them here. This is going to be Forgotten Realm. This stage has floor breaks available, the only stage in the game that has multiple floor breaks like this, too.
Down back 2-1 just to force this offense a little bit. Like I said, slow, respectful play. You kind of gotta get the speed of your
慎重
opponent.
だ
a
な
little
さ
bit.
すがに
Nice back foot
とり
there
あえ
to
ず
get
触
out.
りは慎重
You gotta feel
削りはどっちも強いけど手数はレイの方が多そうだね
what buttons do they like to hit. And
ちゃん
right
と
now,
知
there's
っ
a
てん
lot
な
of down back, too. That's the button he's liking to hit.
I love the challenge right there. As soon as we see stand, small delay from Ivory Coast, down back 2. Defense still looking solid. And look how long this first round is
おっ
lasting.
とでかい
Counter
10
down back
seconds
4.
left
終われ
on
ない
the clock.
お果敢しっかり
Oh, the Rager might work. He might jump
何も
over
してない
the... Oh, it's a block.
ヒュードラバインドはい
Oh, the defense is so good.
ホール
We're
ド
used to seeing
あ
this
と
very
コー
risky
トジボワールにもジミー J 倒した強いレイ使えるのでアモーレ
Play normal Tekken.
Razor rush goes in the stance.
それはあれかないつやったっけあれコートジボワールやったんかなレブメジャーで
Yeah, exactly. Razor goes
C メジャーやったっけレブメジャー
ホ
や
ールド加藤エボ
あ
2019
エボか
No, just gets the spike this time around.
あ俺が言ってたやつねはいはい覚えてる覚えてる
has rage now. Will we see the
ギャラリーすごかったよ
Wow,
no.
tries to interrupt, maybe thinking that they weren't going to finish the string, but actually lets it rip.
What you know
one
about
round
Tekken
apiece.
2, though?
That move was very tricky for me to do in Tekken.
ボイマージン、コーストは階段ですかね。フランス語でコートになるんです。アモーレ。
ああ、それはあれか、いにしえの植民地時代やったとか、そんな話違うんかな。失礼なこと言ってたら、すごい謝るんやけど。コーストは海岸か。なんか、ロバサガとかでなんとかコーストみたいなのあるやん、確か。
Close out sets like that, just waiting to the tail end. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that means they're looking for something big. That's a floor break and not even needed, but this should be the round, the 4-4. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I didn't think I was gonna actually get pick up.
He knows what he's doing out here. Joker gets the round back and now has the round count lead. Ducks the down back 2-1. That's what you gotta do there. Small punish. Very hard to actually get a launcher against that.
You gotta have eyes for that one.
Damn, I thought we had eyes.
You gotta have better eyes.
Oh, snap.
The evolved eyes. Go pokes. Once again, one of the strengths right now of Ivory Coast and his Master Raven. He's playing his very basic game. Lots of pokes. And the minute you let up on the offense or that defense sees a hole, takes full advantage.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're playing some Tekken right now. Hold on.
おっと、出し切ってる。
Throws out the extension. There's no combo here, and that's going to be a 4 break. And we're at the basement. Look at the wall. Gary doesn't quite make it. Okay, big chance. Ivory Coast here goes for the range off the low. 10 seconds. Gonna get poked out, and Korea gets the first.
これ、コートジボワールの選手の必殺技だよな。ダブルの時も言ってたもんな。もうとりあえず試合がどうにもならんくようになったら、もう外そうって当たったドライブ重ねてみたいな。
And this is the first time I felt like we've actually had to see Ivory Coast pick a stage and goes to a very confined stage.
これ、日田さんやったらフェンでワンツーと勝破だけで倒すんかな。僕面と。
Yeah, we'll see if he gets to use it a lot here. But right now we've seen a ton of down back 2, right? A lot of down back 2-1.
ボイマージン、そうです。フランスに語はある。象牙を輸出してたから、アモーレ。
ああ、なるほどね。何でもしてんな、マジ。
Back turn pressure. What a whip punish. Speaking of back turn.
ああ、ステップが足らん。
Didn't get the dash forward, so didn't get that clean hit to get the wall carry, which would have did a chunk of damage. Razor rush.
あ、でかい。
Big damage and range.
相当でかい。
Re-wall splat. Yo,
死んだんじゃねえの。
Oh my God, she's dead. Oh my gosh.
That was like an
オーマイガーやん。全消しやん。
with rage. Joker, please. Late long.
Wow.
I don't want to hear it, late players.
Oh, that's very specific. I like what you did there. All right, here we go. Yo, the chase. Ninja tactics. Razor rush again. I love canceling in the stance. Makes you second guess, trying to retaliate or even guess if he's going to finish the string or not.
Man, he's throwing out that high extension, and so far he's caught Xiaoling with it every single time. That 4-4-3-4. Oh, okay, I like that. Instead of a small punish, opts to go for the crouch dash, makes that get a little bit more damage.
Waits for the stop on the string. Delays the down back 2, and here's these pokes adding up. Once again, nothing too crazy from Ivory Coast. Oh my gosh.
The sideways on the wall here. Yeah, that's a problem. Razor rush makes, and now the low. No, it's going to be the Razor rush.
戦い方が分かってんな。ジョーク。
On game point here for game 2.
焦ってる時の相手の殺し方分かってるわ。
Oh man.
Wow, that was tricky because it was all back.
Go attack. I have go attack か?
The patience right now from Korea just to be like, you know what? I know it's not a combo. I'll just take my damage. Razor rush low.
Oh boy, good break on the stagger.
Yeah. Oh, big damage though.
Look at this lead though right now. Korea dominant.
Oh, I have go attack か?
And it is not looking good for Xiaoling right now.
キャラクターチェンジ?
Didn't really help there. He had an instant. That could be instant. Could be Ling Xiaoyu time. I think he has a Ling Xiaoyu as well. The name Xiaoling, Ling Xiaoyu. You know, there's possibilities here, Steve.
There's definitely possibilities. Probably just taking a breather, but there could be another character. I don't blame you taking a breather, taking a guess. Let the mental rest.
It's a great strategy in the tournament, especially when it comes down to your final game. You're facing elimination. It's going to be the Master Raven.
レイブンはレイブンのままね。
All right, sticks to his guns.
ボイマージン。仕事の関係でアフリカの方とお話しするときあるんですけど、アモーレ。
コートジボワールの人たちは英語堪能やからマジいろいろ聞ける。あ、そうなんや。 マードックは速さ言うてなかった。
3 games straight against Korea right now. Gonna be difficult, but let's see if he can get it done. This Lei Wulong has been phenomenal here today, actually.
Bro, 80% rage damage combo.
That was ridiculous. Perfectly executed and spaced out and everything. That's way too far. Beautiful punish there.
Waited for the whiff, and you can still get the wall. No.
Yeah, slightly off axis again. You know, Master Raven off axis combo is a lot harder, but gets scooped up by the forward 3.
いや、これちょっと力の差あるな。力の差というか、相手あんまりレイなんか知ってるけど知らんって感じがする。2択に行けてないもんな。今ようやく2択に行ったな。レイブン使い、レイブンの方は。ダメなんだよな、それ。知ってるけど知らんっていう、こう一番危険な状態なような気がする。
Against the Panther mixed up, he's like, I'm just gonna do Raven's Barrier, and again, you know, she'll get out of both those situations. However, if Korea baits it out, he can get a launch here. So far, so good though.
The lows are adding up something crazy.
いや、このレイガーがもう畳みかけ方分かってるわ。ここでどうせ起き蹴り出すやろうとかさ、受け身取ってもしゃがめやろうとかさ。
It's not over just yet, but you're gonna need quite the run. You can't lose any more rounds. Not right now, you can't.
Yeah, this is the moment right here. And in Tekken, it's not over till it's over. You need 3 rounds to win. It doesn't matter if you don't have one yet. Just 1 round at a time. 1 game at a time, you can make the comeback.
And look at the space again, closer and closer to that wall.
Yeah, but look at Joker. He's like, I'm going to take this down forward. Now I've got the life lead.
And what a chase right there with the stance as well. And Joker just running away with it.
Yeah, and now he's going to chill. Oh my gosh, okay, the quicksand found him. That's a big punish, okay? We're almost caught up with just 20 seconds left in round 3.
The stances have been doing so much work for Joker.
Yeah,
15
right now,
seconds left. You don't have much time to
鈴
play.
木福君、
behind to it, just
今
10 to
何か
go.
も
And
み
got
も
the
みして
trip.
ました。
あ、もみもみした。乳首。
It's gonna close it out. I don't know what you can do with 5 seconds left, Ivory Coast. You gotta think the rage drive is denied, and that
どうしよう
should
も
be
ね
Korea gonna take it and pose on him a little bit as well.
The play dead, the super cop takes it, and in dominating fashion, 3-0 over Ivory Coast. And man, what a showing! No matter what, no matter how you slice it, man, Korea coming out with the lay, playing so strong, staying focused with the lay nonetheless. Just, I feel like there's so many instances where you can run into somebody that knows.
アッシュ、ブック、ジョークやろ。で、代表、なんかその、これ e スポ ESF 選抜と、で、ダニエルやろ。あと誰だ？
Razor Rush, just, you know, sprinkling in the 4-4-3s. Haha step when you need to. Just solid Tekken, man.
No, it was fantastic play from Joker throughout here. I believe the person who sent Joker down to loser bracket was actually Book. So, you know, it's obviously a very difficult tournament, but now Joker with the victory here today does send him back to that main bracket where he will potentially get a run back opportunity if he can make it farther in the tournament. But let's take a look back at some of these highlights. From this set right here, this Rage Ride, I thought maybe he had a chance, but no, Ivory Coast was holding back their block and getting the first round of the set.
And still able to play their game, but just I just feel like Korea just had such a read on what was needed to like close out this match.
ホールド、あとトップ8がインドネシア、イタリア、ドミニカ、タイ、パキ、アモーレ。
インドネシア、イタリア、ドミニカ、タイ、パキスタン、インド、クウェート、韓国。すげえな。中東から3国出てんのか。クウェートって中東よな、確か。イランとかその辺の近くじゃなかった。パキスタン、インド、クウェートやろ。で、アジアが韓国。で、東南アジアがインドネシア、タイ。で、ヨーロッパがイタリア。ドミニカ共和国ってさ、その国のリージョンで言うたら、その地域のリージョンで言うたらどこになるの？
スバル、老人参考。
ああ。
先日は忘年会お疲れ様でした。
ジンのね。いやいや、 お疲れ様でした、お疲れ様でした。あれね、終電で早く帰っちゃったけど、あの後なんだかんだで、車と車組は1時ぐらいまでなんかやってたわ。あの時はお疲れ様でした。どうぞ、いらっしゃいました。いらっしゃってくれてありがとうございます。ちょっと強いな。いや、このレイとは何回も対戦したことあるんねやけど、
オールド、カト、
中米か。セントラル、あれね。セントラルアニメかな。CA か。
Just like that. Lei Wulong takes it. Korea moves on. Ivory Coast out of the tournament, but not out of my hearts, man. I'm telling you right now.
中米って言うとあれやろ、アルゼンチンナとかその辺やろ、ブラジルとか。非常にサッカーが強いところやろ、要は。
But with that being said, man, let's make some noise for our sponsors. So for IESF, the 14th World Esports Championships is supported by wonderful Indonesia, Kim and Pora, as well as NOC, Coney as well, JHL Group, JHL Auto, Nusapay, DAS, Gudapane Crypto, Pertamina.
いや、まあ、すごかったっちゃすごかったな。でも、まあやっぱダブルが本来の力をさ、こう引き出せてなかったというか発揮できてなくて、まあその、志半ばで負けていったのはやっぱ悔しいけど、まあ、それはもう勝負の世界やから。
キムが LINE に連絡すると言いました。
OK、ハミ、ありがとう。サンキュー、サンキュー。
With that being said, man, the games have been amazing. Tekken, once again, we're getting closer and closer to this top 8 closeout, and I'm really interested to see if it's going to be first to 3, first to 2, if that's going to be the case. But before we get anywhere, I would love to see what this champion has to say who won this last set. Guys, we will be joining you more for Tekken 7. It's not over for the weekend, but let's take it to an interview. Down with the winner, it's going to be Korea and Joker.
Yes.
Thank you so much, casters, and give it up to Korea! Woo! We have the winner for the lower bracket that you're going to do the match for tomorrow, right? So, I've know that is it your first time in Bali, or do you already in Bali for several times?
First time.
This is your first time. So do you have any favorite food in Bali?
I like nasi goreng.
Oh, same with me.
I like to nasi goreng ね。
Because
俺も嫌いじゃ
nasi
ない。
goreng so much. So, you in Indonesia maybe for 1 week,
南
right?
米、アルゼンチン、
Do you have
ブラジルと
南米があれか。
中米、
since
パ
you've
ナ
been
マと
here?
マトイ、アモーレ。
あ、そうか。
Bahasa
アルゼンチンとかは南米か。
Indonesian language that you know.
オールド、カト、
Jaya, Jaya.
メキシコとかドミニカ入ったりするのでややこ。
Esports Indonesia.
メキシコの中米は野球か。南米はサッカーか。
Okay,
そうかそう
we
か
are going
そう
to
や
do
な。
some
ブラジルとか確か
exercise
南
first.
米やな。
Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Esports Indonesia.
Jaya, Jaya, Jaya.
Once again, louder. Esports Indonesia.
Jaya, Jaya, Jaya.
Yeah. Once again.
このジョークさ、このお姉ちゃんにさ、もうインタビューのためにさ、腹から声出せって言われてさ、何回も言わされてるのめっちゃおもろいんやけど。
So many teams.
アジア人声ちっちゃいと思ってた。大間違いです。俺とか弁慶そっち行くか、お前。お前より声出るからな。
メンディ、大阪の柱、女の人声でけ。
いや、メンディー、お前が、メンディーがもしここに行ってたら、メンディーがここで言ってたら、もうワンスモア、ワンスモアって何回も言われるんで、声ちっちゃいから。もっと声出せ。腹から声出せって何回も言われてる。さっきからジョーク。めっちゃかわいそう。
The event organizer would like to say thanks to all of your attention and see you tomorrow in ISF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022. See you tomorrow and have a nice rest. Bye bye.
See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye bye. 明日か。明日がまたあるっぽいな。来た来た。マージン来たで。飛行機乗った時に流れるやつ。
オールド、カト、
今スタッフロールにユリオって流れてきてバリびっくりしたわ。 TWT ではメキシコとドミニカが終了ね。JHL コレクションズってさ、なんやすごいでかい会社なんか。ロジクールね。ロジクールやったけど、あれはアストロやったよな。彼はアストロと契約してるからアストロのヘッドセットを使ってたんかな。ワインスポーツも絡んでるやんこれ。GG ワープレイズ。明日何時やろ。14時 ?14 って言ってたっけ。
ゴールド、カト、唐突なオン、e スポーツ、ハイズ。
確かに。終了かなこれで。なんか向こうと時差が1時間ぐらいしかないらしいんよ、バリ島と。向こうは多分今で6時ぐらいじゃない。ダブル映らんかな。やっぱみんなロジクールのヘッドセットしてるけど、コートジボワールの選手だけアストロゲーミングのやつしてたやん。だから多分彼はアストロと契約してるやろね。Thank you for watching. あ、ちゃうわ。14ってあれか。ワールド e スポーツチャンピオンシップ第14回ワールド e スポーツチャンピオンシップ in バリってことやな。あ、その14か。失礼。じゃあ14時ではないね。
さすがくんが配信をしています。
なるほどな。明日何時だ。何人見てんだこれ。336人。マックスどれぐらい見てたやろな。She says see you again tomorrow. なるほどな。うん。
オールド、カト、ミラーお疲れ様でした。
まあこうなったら最後までミラーするわ。
カト、石
Oh,
EF。
thank you.
グッド、楽です。
Thank you so much, Carol Cat. Yeah. I will do my best. Yeah. いや、対処太平洋とかもうマジでめんどくさい。まあ、とりあえず、今からご飯食べて、準備して、ICFC のファイナル出場するんで、そちらでもよろしくお願いします。今誰か配信してるんかな。
カスキー SS、ハンバ、スカー、L、CQC、お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様でした。とりあえず今、ブッパメンが、ビサージュ、ホラーゲーム配信してるから、ブッパメンにレイドするわ。みんなブッパメンのとこ行ってあげて。俺は一旦終わる。
スバル。
あ、そうさん、ありがとう。
お疲れ様です。
8時から、鉄拳の、ICFC って言って、アジアと東南アジアの、大会、ファイナル残ってて、俺、それに出るから配信するんで、応援よろしくお願いします。それでは、お疲れ様でした。
達也、今日もアモーレ。
今日もアモーレ。このまま、
達也、映した。
画面そのままにしといてくれたら、ブッパメンの配信の方に自動でレイドするんで、よろしくお願いします。では、向こうで、要人さんから、ところから来ましたって、しつこいぐらい言うといて。じゃあ、お疲れ様です。